Today I'd like to try a video workshop where I talk about my process and specifically what I think makes my work unique. And what makes it unique is how much I rely on serendipity and spontaneity, flat out luck to come up with photos. Now I show up at a spot and I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do. And I look around for stuff until I find it. But it's not that chaotic. Actually, there is a formula. It's amazing how many of my photos have happened because I was drawn to a light source of something, some visual interest that I had that was specifically about the light. I'm going to spend today with a dancer and a circus performer, and we are going to go around and I'm literally looking for light, and I will talk you through what I'm doing and what I'm looking for. I have no idea where we're going to end up or what we're going to create, but I think it's going to be pretty cool. We're here in Times Square for no reason other than I said I'm looking for the light, and this is, I think, the most illuminated place in the world. So we're going to start here and see what we find. Though Times Square is very illuminated, evenings are better. Right now the light is kind of flat, so what I'm looking for specifically are like pops of light. This happens all the time. You know, you go to a location thinking it's going to be one thing and then you arrive and you see it's something completely else. And then either you decide to work with it or you move forward with something new. In terms of light, one of the things that's cool about light isn't necessarily what's illuminating you, but that you're surrounded by light behind you, and so you fill that space, right? There's, of course, you got the Empire State Building here, and I always want to figure out a way to get a shot of the Empire State Building, but not right now. Not right now. I haven't got my Empire State Building shot yet. There's this, like, there's a bridge up there. It looks kind of beautiful in terms of the architecture of it, and it's above, and I think maybe I can get somebody up there, and there might be more light up there than there is down here just because it's elevated. Not much at all. Okay. My eye is completely drawn to that red lamppost there. The building behind it is ugly though, but the light itself is awesome. Right? It's awesome. Like, I haven't even seen a light like that in New York City. I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but we came up here to find sky, and that would be the light, and we found sky and an actual light. Arch back more if you can. Put your arm out like you're hailing a cab and smile like you're happy, like you love that cab. This is just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I was certain that we were going to get in trouble for that one. And the dress and the white, it all just looks like storyboarded, doesn't it? Look like conceived and storyboarded months in advance.
It's great.
I just think it's stunning. And you rocked it. Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
It was so hard for her to hold her arm up that we had to find it relatively quickly for her to be able to do it, and then people were gathering and watching, and it all came together so quickly. That doesn't always happen, but the spot was magical. And the thing I love about that is that we didn't know we were looking for it. We went up there for an entirely different reason, and then we found our light. The metaphor is so obvious I don't even want to overplay this, but we just followed the path until we found our light, right? What we're going to do now is go into Grand Central simply because it's always beautiful in there, but we're not allowed to photograph or videotape in there, so we're going to have to be under the radar as much as possible and see if we can come up with something quickly. So you see, if you see that light coming right through that window, and then you see how it's casting this beam of light right here on the floor. And she's wearing, once again, white, which can be really beautiful in light. In order to get this, we're gonna have to do it as quickly as possible because she's not allowed to be jumping in here. I know that because I've tried it before. But there is some really beautiful light coming in through that window right now. It's gorgeous. Okay, the story is you're waiting for the train, so lift your leg up and read the train schedule. Let's try another one when you're running for the train. Jump that suggests the movement. Look at that. Okay, ready? Here we go. Try it again. And go when you're ready. Nice. Oh, did your strap just break?
No, his dress is done.
Is there anything that we can do, a safety pin or something?
Just like, no, not
Nope.
enough.
I've never had this happen before. We got a beautiful shot here. We got a costume malfunction. It has to be this dress. And we just got like 5, 6 shots. I mean, it looked good, but I don't like to just take 5 shots. The thing that blows my mind is that in those 5 jumps you did, there's 3 gorgeous ones out of 5. So we got it with 5 jumps, but I was ready to do 100. I rely on serendipity, but it's scary to rely on serendipity sometimes because I don't know what's gonna happen. Look at that light. Let's see if there's something there. Look at that light. The sunset is such a fleeting light and it's so hard to get in the city. I see the light here. I'm assuming we're going all the way to the river, but we might stop somewhere closer if we see some sunlight. We're on this street because it was so crowded on 42nd, right? Yeah. It's almost like you're a feather in the wind sometimes. You know, you just allow the wind to blow you wherever you're going, and then all of a sudden it blew you to a place that you didn't expect. Excuse me. Hi. Of course you have a beautiful dog.
Thank you.
I'm a photographer and I have 2 dancers with me. And I'm trying to compose a photograph with them. Is there any chance I could borrow your dog for the photo?
Yeah, we're not going far.
The dog is freaking out. Yeah, go again, go again. All right, never mind, he's too scared. That was an example of an idea that didn't work. Kills me. Okay, thank you so much.
Was that too?
Let's look at it. What are you thinking?
He was like balancing on
Let me see. What? Okay. Keep going. But there's nothing you can really do up there, right? Okay, forget it. Yeah. And the light just went down. My father-in-law says, more knows faster. That's his motto. He's a salesman for computer software. The more times he hears no, he's closer to a yes. That's the same thing that's happening here. 3 bad ideas means I'm closer to the good idea. Remember how I said I've always wanted the Empire State Building shot? Well, it's illuminated beautifully right now. Let's go over there and see if we can figure it out. And then that goes dark, but we get that. Okay? Oh, I just asked the gentleman I wanted to take a photograph of the dancer with the Empire State Everything happens for a reason. Maybe there's a better Empire State Building shot waiting for us. Just maybe a minute or two to get this, okay? That sun is gone in about 2 minutes. I want you to take off right where I am here, okay? Almost. Can you get a little higher? We just missed the light. We ran all the way across Manhattan and we missed the light by 5 minutes. We've had like 5 or 6 things chasing this last shot that haven't worked. But that doesn't mean it won't. Now we can breathe for a second. The sun has gone below, but now there's going to be very pretty light. Oh wow, the sailboat right now. This would be a perfect moment. There's a sailboat coming into the shot. I hope I do more of these workshops. There are way more things I look for, but I love this one for the metaphor of following the light. And we literally followed the light for hours through the city, and we ran across town looking for sunlight, and we found a sunset, and it ended up being gorgeous. And I'm beyond thrilled with this, and I really just hope that I have applied this to my own life, and I hope that anybody that's watching this that's not a photographer sees something in it for them as well. And what I've learned is when I want something, just keep going and keep looking for that thing, and somehow or another it's going to lead you to something positive and worthwhile. I think that's it. Thank you for watching. Everything happens for a reason. Maybe there's a better Empire State Building shot waiting for us. I want to make a promise to all of those who haven't seen this yet. Even if this sucks, we're going to put it online, and there will be a lesson to that. You know, you fall down and you get up again. That lesson, we're going to reframe it that way if these shots suck, right? And if they're great, then we will say we are gods. Because look at what we did out of nothing. Either way, we win.